Hi guys, bear with me a second. Right, can you all hear me? I don't know I'm going to be on yet. Okay, gonna mute. That's really mute. Good. Okay, 6 on. Hi guys, welcome back. Yeah, Lucy's at work at the moment, but I'm sure she'll pop in shortly. Yes, today's going to be a special one. First, before we bring him on, I'm going to bring you up to date with a few things. Hi, Harriet. So bear with me a second. Obviously, you know I've been pretty like one of my colleagues. I had Jan. One of my colleagues decided to bring the common cold or the flu, if it still exists, into work and infected my whole team. So I was down pretty bad, so I had to cancel the last live stream. Otherwise, I'd have been snotting everywhere and we were in covered. So no fun. But it's been an interesting week or so. Due to my last live stream and my last video, I have been trolled mercilessly. Not that I give a shit. One specific troll pretended to be a boy, but I found out she was a girl because we tricked her. Just another one that I'd mentioned on a previous live stream. She couldn't take the shit. Called me all the names under the sun and then decided to threaten me. I don't do well with threats. My wife will tell you. But that's okay. You know what they say, time and tide waits for no man or woman. So sooner or later, she'll meet her end. Made herself a target. So, yeah. Oh, of course, I don't bother with them. I don't even answer them. I don't answer them anymore. I let them put the comments. I want them to put the comments. It just shows you how many simps and wusses there are in the world. So for me, it's not a big deal. I will only answer genuine comments, genuine queries. I mean, if somebody has a reasonable criticism to make of a video, fair enough. Let's talk about it. No need to be insulting, threatening, or whatever. And some guy even decided to call Mel Jean Salon a Robin Hood. I can think of Robin, but not Hood. So yeah, it's been an interestingly stupid week. I've been in contact a lot with David and Denise from the Raw Facts. And as I believe, who was it who asked? Beg pardon. Stephen asked earlier on whether or not I could get the Raw Facts on. So I spoke to David today, and he is happy to join in on one of the lives. He's going to hire Stuart. He's going to jump in with us, and we're going to have a little chat. Today, though, I've got a special. I'm going to post a link for him in a minute, and I'm going to bring on the infamous GD Mead. Jeff Mead from A Foreigner Telling the Truth in the Philippines. This guy I've only talked to him a few times. He is a superstar. I like him. I really have a lot of respect. Yeah, I saw a bit of it and almost vomited. Hi, Mick. I mean, well, all right, one of my friends. Let's see. Anyway, more information out. The video I did recently that got a lot of criticism. There is more evidence. Sad to say, but that's okay. We're going to hand it all over to the authorities. They've already started their investigations. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I've got GD with me, and I'm going to add the link for him. There's 12 of you online now. I am expecting a few more guys to come in, the usual crowd. So let's see how we go. Yeah, he should be. I mean, it'll be funny. He doesn't learn from his own mistakes. He's still claiming, his channel's still claiming like he's in the Philippines. We know he's at home with mummy. Exactly. But there's been a lot. The old dog's been posting videos like there's no tomorrow and live streams like there's no tomorrow. Same old crap, same old interviews with the same old people. It just seems rotating. And it's just sad because, I don't know, for me, he's still begging, he's still asking for money. Now it's Billick buying boxes. When does it end? It's shameful. And obviously, you guys know my wife is Filipina. She is fed up of the foreign e-beggars and the domestic ones, right? The domestic ones are just as bad as the foreign ones. We expose one, we expose all. Now, some people may not agree with me. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it. However, I don't think criminality has any kind of nationality. So, yeah, it won't. It won't. But the more we expose, the more we draw light onto it, maybe then the authorities will take notice. I know that it's not just myself and those associated with me, but there's a lot more people involved in this now. And there's a lot more people, from what I found out today, that are reporting these individuals to the SEC, to the DSWD and other BIR and other related agencies. So you never know. We live in hope. We all know that the Philippines legal system is very slow, but when it does work, it does work. So hopefully it'll happen soon. Okay, guys. Let me put a video of being. All right. First advance. Yeah, eat popcorn out. English got worse. Yeah. You know, she was doing okay with the Flipster, but what can I say? I've not watched, to be honest with you. I was so ill. I didn't watch a lot. I haven't really been one of those times where you just don't want to, you don't give a shit. And I have not bothered too much this week. However, what I did bother with, because it came up on recommended and I was shocked. You know, Flippy's still doing the same crap he always does. Nothing new. They're all still begging for money, and it's shameful. You know, it's one of those things where if good people don't do anything about it, nothing's going to be done. And it doesn't matter where they're from. So at the end of the day, criminality is criminality. You know, they claim to be giving charitable works, but if you look at the works and what they do in charity, it does not add up to the total amount they're given. So we know they're raking and skimming the pot big time. It seems that Sunshine Skimmer's at his games and they're all at it. It's just crazy. Okay, I'm going to post a link for Hi Experts Forum. Glad to have you on board. I'm going to post a link now, which I want for GD to click onto. As soon as he does, he'll be on with me. It might take him a couple of seconds because he's never done this one before, so bear with us. All right. Going to post it here. GD, click on this when you're ready, mate. Yeah, just click on that link and it should take you to StreamYard. And then you basically jump into the old game here. Right, let's have a look. Sorry, I'll just carry on with these. Flippy still knows. Buy your tickets, boys. Yeah. All right. Hi, Mark Hall. I've been standing out on the road with a sign. We'll bail out for food. All I've got is a couple of indecent proposals from two elderly ladies. Oh, that's brilliant. All right. Mark's in the house. You know, we know he was going to get a laugh with me. Jeff, did you? Oh, there you are. Sorry, I clicked you on. Sorry, mate. Okay, guys, we've got Jeff with us. We know he was going to get a laugh with me. It's a bit delayed.
Do I turn my volume down on my computer? Do
Jeff, no, go to your YouTube and mute the YouTube one. Jeff with us. We know he was going to get a laugh with me. The wife's in the house. Go to your YouTube and mute the YouTube one. Jeff with us. We know he was going to get a laugh with me. Got a bit of a lag on this, I think. Wife's in the house. Go to your YouTube and mute the YouTube one. Jeff with us. Guys, feel free to ask GD any questions you want. He's here at my request, actually. I'm glad he is. We've had a really good chin wag today.
My apologies, Mr. Minister. It appears that we have a great echo in the chamber.
Maybe, have you still got your YouTube version active or muted?
Mr. Minister, it appears that we have a great echo in the chamber.
Maybe, have you still got your YouTube version active or muted?
Mr. Minister, it appears that we have a great echo in the chamber.
Maybe, have you still got your YouTube version? Jeff, I'll click you out. Click back the link. Right, we have a little technical hitch, guys. We'll be here shortly. Bloody warm here as well. It's warm tonight. Right. It's funny because people have been recently slagging me down as trolls, and it doesn't bother me. But what makes me laugh is they think that I'm picking on certain people. I'm not a case of picking on people. I'm just pointing out the facts. I'm going to see if we can get Jeff back. Trolls, and it doesn't bother me. But what makes me laugh?
Still a massive echo, Perry. A massive echo.
I don't know what's going on there. Have you got your YouTube open on the other on another page?
Still a massive echo. Let's try that again, Perry.
That's better. I think we're there.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, good morning, Mr. Minister. Thank you for the invitation to the ministry. Nice to see that you gentlemen can let your hair down and go a little bit casual every now and then.
We are wearing a T-shirt. All right. Okay. True Love, welcome. Let's see. We got Ask Jeff why Kong King is so obsessed with him. There's a few people obsessed with our Jeff.
Well, I just had a pop-up screen come onto my computer that he searched the words blackfella, and this is what he found. Now, this is an African-American, or Negro as he refers to himself, from America, who doesn't understand our culture down here in Australia and resents the fact and calls me a racist that I refer to Aboriginal Indigenous Australians as blackfellas. Now, my own grandson is a blackfella, and Aboriginal culture is quite cool with that. In fact, I've been speaking with Aboriginal friends of mine all week about this who are laughing their heads off because this other blackfella in America who knows nothing of our culture, who knows nothing about Australia, wouldn't know an Aboriginal if he fell over him in the street, has got no clue, but he's an expert because he's an American. And if we have an opinion in America, then the rest of the world has to do it, or we will send a Sixth Fleet in and we will bomb the crap out of you.
Yeah. It's always the way. The Sixth Fleet filled with white and black guys, so what difference does it make? This is the crazy thing, is right now the world's gone nuts over this racial thing. And, it's not everybody white that's racist. Not everybody black's bad. I mean, just crazy. Hey, Black Day, speaking of which, there's a good fella come in, put a really good comment on my thing. Glad to have you on, brother.
No, thank you very much. I appreciate the fact you've called me in this morning. The chat we had earlier, very enlightening. And, it's great to know that, as you said to me earlier, in our private chat, that I'm not the only one doing what I'm doing.
No, there's a lot
It's
of us.
not just me.
That's quality. I like that one. Black Dave, brilliant comment there. You see it?
Well,
Does
Black
AI
Dave, it's kind of a trademark.
Yeah, it is.
In actual fact, Dave, I've actually put a link up on my channel for the Mad Hatters Club, and anybody who wants to purchase one can go directly to the retail outlet, and they'll send you one in the mail. Obviously, you've got to pay for it, but yeah, my hat's become quite famous. Several people have bought one, and we're starting the Foreigner Telling Truth in Philippines Mad Hatters Club. So there you go, Black Dave.
American experts that have been out here, the backyard. Oh, yeah, we know. Right, the wife, 15 people, only 8 likes. Oh, she calls you cheap. Well, guys, start liking. The wife's calling you guys cheap. We're saving our likes for you. Oh, what a git. Mark, I can't believe it. I hate you. Right.
G'day, Mark. How you going, mate?
All right, let's get it. Jeff, start calling Brian the fake farmer of Bohol, as the farm is just a prop for his back. Yeah, totally. I would call him the walrus of Bohol, but that's me.
Well, he's not the farmer of Bohol. He's the filmer of Bohol. He doesn't do any farming. He does a lot of filming with his camera.
I admire all that you're doing to bring these scammers down. It's getting pretty bad. How they keep, yeah, absolutely, Dave. It's absolutely ridiculous, mate. We're gathering as much evidence as we can. We want to bring them all down if we could, but it's a slow process, and people don't seem to realize we are hitting hard. I'm getting information coming left, right, and center, as is Jeff, as is David at the Raw Facts, and Denise, as was Andy because he's taking a break, as is Roger. There's a whole bunch of us, and we're trying desperately to bring these scumbags down. It's difficult. It's difficult because a lot of people still support them, and a lot of these trolls aren't even people. They're just these e-beggars themselves under false names. And, they come on the attack on the thing. They try to discredit us. They try to shame us. Jeff has had a hell of a lot of this happen to him. It started with me as well. It doesn't bother me. Water off a duck's back. I'm not going to comment on their complaints. But there you go. My husband always wore them kind of hats. Oh, there you go, Jeff. You've got a fashion guru there. Jeff, the fashion guru. I love it.
Well, this is basically an outdoor stockman hat. I wouldn't call it a slouch hat like our soldiers wear. The Aussie hat, the Aussie slouch hat. It's more just an outdoor stockman hat. But we have a certain name for them. They call it a Kubra. That's the style and brand name of them. And it's highly iconic Australian outdoor stockman's hat. We don't call them ranch hands or cowboys. We call them stockmen. And this is basically their headwear. And I love it. I've just gotten used to it. You can't get it off me now.
Mark,
you can call me all the names under the sun, but don't abuse my hat.
Yeah, don't mess with the hat. Any info on how she's doing better? I did have a chat with her today. She's getting there gradually, but obviously, you know what it is. It's slow progress. She is getting better gradually. It's just going to take time, but it's improving.
Well, Perry, if we could, we could arrange, Perry, to have David, who's now the spokesperson for the channel. I had an idea to get us all together in a forum and say, give us 15 minutes each, just as a united team, not to so much have a panel discussion, but to have us all there at once so all the viewers can see us, and we get a few minutes each to put across our image, our reasons, our intentions of what we're doing, so that everybody can see the different people connected to the different channels that are bringing down the Bohol scammers in a united front. So I'm hoping we can organise that in the future.
Yeah, we'll definitely look at that. I've already got Dave coming on, David from the Raw Facts. He's agreed to come on. So that's going to be a good one as well. And we're going to do more of these because I think it's important that everybody understands how we're associated and what we're going to be doing. True love. I said the fake farmer, his wife, sorry, my wife's family have huge rice terraces, and by huge I mean as far as the eye can see. They make paying to work 10K per month. Brian, land is too small. Yeah, absolutely. And the guy's a failure anyway. Everything he's tried, he's failed on, sadly.
Well, yeah, Brian is waiting for his channel to be taken down, because if you have a look, whenever you go into YouTube and you type in a foreigner farming in the Philippines, you get two results coming up. You get a foreigner farming in the Philippines, and straight under that, a foreigner farming in the Philippines too. So he's created a second channel because he's completely aware that he knows that that one's going to be freaked out. So he just wants to continue the next day on the number 2 channel.
Totally agree.
That's very insecure, if you ask me. That's very insecure. That a man has to have a backup channel, knowing that it's coming, that he's going to be taken down by YouTube.
Yeah. Hi, Lost the Nomad. Welcome back to the channel. I mean, after paying workers, they make 10K per month. Yeah, I mean, it's not a lot of money, but they, you know, at least they're making money, unlike some person who's losing money all the time. Other people's money as well, which is even worse. Sunshine Shoulders. Yeah, he's he's a card. He comes up, he's just as bad as the rest. And, you know, you watch his videos are all over the place. 1 minute he's talking about how to do women in the Philippines. The next minute he's talking about you can send him money to help him with a charity. Then the next minute he's talking about, it's just all over the place. And, you know, he's skimming left, right, and center.
He's a blatant beggar, that guy.
Yeah.
He's blatantly begging.
Yeah. I mean, he tried to get people to give, in America, to give up their, what was that money, the stimulus checks for this scheme that he had. I mean, that's crazy. That's money people needed when they were locked down. And you're asking them to give up your stimulus checks? It's crazy. My wife, brilliant, comes up with a great one. All right, where we got? I got a bit lost here. Right, let's see. Terrence, yes, they are Bonnie and Clyde. We are working on it. We've had more information come in. We're working on getting more information, but they seem to be protected by the local bigwigs in their area, I think, because obviously they're probably paying them off. Black Dave, juicy vlog is nothing but, yeah, absolutely. It's Pinoy baiting. What we got? Right, true, juicy vlogs and make it happen the largest. Yeah, well, some of them, yeah. There's other ones even bigger. You know, the thing is, they're all using the same techniques. They're trying to shock value. They're trying to play on. They know that the Filipinos are people that use YouTube the most in the world, and they play on that. And they you know, they try to wave the Filipino flag for them, and they say, "Oh, look, it's wonderful here." You know, it's just Pinoy baiting, and it's sad, really. Right, we got. These scammers online can easily bribe some of it. Yeah, I think it happens a lot. And I'm sure Jeff would agree with me, because we were talking something about that earlier on, that these guys, they will use local officials, you know, with a little bit of the old, you know,
definitely. Definitely.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that was good. Mark, he needs a second channel because he's too fat and fit.
Oh, way to go, Mark. Way to go.
Mark and Mick, I think I'm going to die tonight. Mark. Yeah, I mean, it's totally crazy, because at the end of the day, you know, we're trying to achieve something, and that is to get these scumbags from shaming the rest of the decent expats that go there. You know, there's a lot of us that are married to Filipinos, and we live a normal, good life. We try to live a normal, good life. There are those that want to go on a decent holiday and have a good time. Whatever they're doing there, so long as they're having fun and they're not hurting no one, fine. But when you start begging for money to support your lifestyle, really, you should have planned better. 1. 2, nobody owes you anything. Go and earn it for yourself. And 3, really, you're going to start claiming fake charities, where 20% of the money goes to the food and the goods, and the other 80% goes in your pocket? Really? And there's enough evidence of that. And I'm not just talking about the foreigners in the Philippines. I'm talking about even domestic ones. And we know a few of them. And when
Well, I
people
tell you
defend
what,
the domestic ones,
you know, you're going 80-20. At least 20% went to the people. Now, if you take Brian's fake pig charity, he took 100% and pocketed it.
oh,
100%.
absolutely,
Some
absolutely.
charity, eh?
But that's what they're claiming. Please donate. That's a great word. That's a great word. Please donate. You know, really, I mean, I don't know about, it's probably the same in Australia and probably the same in the US. If you have a charity and you ask people to donate, there has to be a charity reference number, which is where you've got to register charity. And it's always shown on all the ads and everything else. And we know that you have to register with the DSWD in the Philippines and the SEC and the BIR and every other agency combined to do that. They're not doing this. And this is where the bigger problem is. And because they're not doing it, they're getting away with murder. Now, people will defend them. Oh, they're Robin Hoods. They're helping the poor. Are they really? I don't think so. It's not from what I've seen. And I've seen videos that they put out where they were given X amount of dollars to help a certain amount of people. And they didn't even spend not even a quarter of that money on the foods that they made up. They kept most of that money to themselves. And as I say in my videos, it is clearly visible on their videos. Clearly, the evidence is there, but people don't choose not to look at it. Oh, look, they're helping these people. Really? They helped some. Okay. You gave a chicken leg and a bowl of rice to 10 people. That doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry, but I'm sure everybody else here agrees the same. It just doesn't do it for me. I've just lost a load of... These things gone slow. Where are we? Sorry, guys, just catching up with the thing. I lost a bit. So many messages coming in. Right.
You're going to have to get yourself a pet Gary, Perry.
Yeah, I need to.
Oh, when I'm doing a live stream, his in the background there doing the moderating is just, it's magic.
Well, I've got a few of the lads that do the moderating for me, but the usual thing here is we don't get too many people coming on giving grief because usually the beasts that are in the comments section will tear them apart. It's like sharks in the water.
Yeah.
These guys will tear them a new asshole. I don't have to say anything.
Yeah.
Hi there, Brett. Roger's in the house. Sunshine Shoulders has asked many to add to a bill. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. He asked for their stimulus checks, and that was shameful. That was really bad. And it was literally there, but he pulled that video down, which is really good as well because he protected himself. Hello, stranger. Harriet. Okay. Hi, Brett. There you go. Any barangay official that does not act on complaints or LGU that refuse to act on complaints, they need to absolutely DILG. Yes, definitely. Department of Interior and local government. Yep. The thing is also there's if it gets really bad, you can actually go directly to the MBI. They will pay attention. We've had it a couple of times. Number one, yeah, Terrence and Beth. Yeah, we were talking about that today, and Jeff was cluing me in on a few things that even I didn't know, and I thought I knew a fair bit, but obviously I didn't know as much as I thought. Are you telling me money sent? I sent there for Sunshine Towers condominiums of the next card. Well, yes, it will be started in 2259. It's been a while. Okay. So, they get guys get a room. Just kidding.
Comment there from Capan, Perry, if you don't mind, if I could jump in on that. Capan, I've come into recent information through searches. Terrence, new charity, nothing to do with what he did previously. You know, this new fake church that he's got where somehow or rather Maricel's all of a sudden become a pastor without any theological or seminary training. But anyway, you need 4 separate accreditations and permits from 4 separate organizations. He keeps running around, oh, yes, I've got accreditation. Yes, I've got accreditation. He has 1 accreditation from DSWD, the Department of Social Welfare and Development, that is in force until October this year. The other 3 accreditations he needs from the DTI, the SEC, and the BRI, he neither has got nor has had. So anybody that's sending money in any way, shape or form to Terence Martin and Beth and this Charity of Hope or Hope Charity or anything, it is not registered at all. He's got one piece of 4. So he's got 1/4 of the requirements really he must have. And now here's another thing. Now, you know how charities are tax deductible? Not in the Philippines. You have to pay 12%. So not only is he receiving money erroneously by not having the proper certification for that, he's only got one piece of paper. He needs 4. He has to pay 12% on whatever he gets anyway. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, because it's an unregistered charity, it is unregistered. Because he hasn't got the full amounts of certification, any money that you send to him through PayPal or any electronic means is illegal. Because all those organisations, you must have, as Perry pointed out just a minute ago, a recognised, authorised charity permit number. He hasn't got one. Do not feed this bastard. Do not let him buy. Do not let him buy this year's latest Raptor on your money.
Look at this. It's Eugene Fake Account. He's back. Hi, Eugene. Welcome to the Justice League. Do you want to join? There's always one.
Well, Eugene, if we can save you, wouldn't you appreciate the fact that if you look at a channel and see something and it saves you from being sucked out of your hard-earned money that you've paid tax on, wouldn't you appreciate that? So instead of putting shit on us as saviours of the world, don't you think it's a bit like a community service, saving decent, honest, hardworking people from being scammed out of their money? Because that's our message. We are trying to save people from being scammed out of their hard-earned money by losers who just want to get a free lifestyle of your buck.
You know, it's funny because I see these comments come up and it makes me laugh because obviously either these people are the actual trolls themselves, the people that are doing the scamming, or they're the simps that follow them. I mean, you know, you can say whatever you like. It doesn't bother me, Eugene. And to be honest with you, do your worst.
I'm getting the impression that Eugene Booth has got something to hide. Eugene Booth has obviously got a bad conscience. Eugene Booth obviously realises that if we're successful, this bullshit is going to be closed down. Well, good luck, Eugene Booth, because I hate scumbags who are doing the wrong thing.
That's it. Even Black Dave said it best earlier on. It goes in the pockets, the same as what Mick said. Jerry the Fairy tried to defend the weirdo critter hunting. Yeah, well, that's what was weird as well. I would not have let my child with him. I mean, I'm not saying he's done anything wrong, but, you know, there you go. Right, okay, we got no plans yet. All right, okay, that's a different one. Let's move on. Shit, it's going like mad.
The St. Odd Church of the Immaculate Peso. That's hilarious.
Right. Roger, Fill My Pockets charity organization.
Excuse me a sec. I've just got to get something for my throat. Be 1 second.
No worries, mate. Okay. Okay, it's getting there. Sorry, guys, there's so many comments coming in. According to the Social Blade, risking jail for less than $30 a day, not a lot to write home about. Have to be donors that keep them. Yeah. And that's the thing is, you know, why go to the Philippines if you've got no money? It doesn't make sense. Let's see.
You don't need any money, Perry. All you need is a camera.
Yep. Someone needs to start shutting down all the money by the look of it. Sorry, none of them have correct paperwork. Well, you can work on that, Eugene. See, the problem is that they all show heading to the BIR, so they think they have it sorted. Facts are it's a hoax. Yeah, totally. Are they the only ones providing the money to build the houses in the villages, or are other organizations contributing? I don't know the full story in that. We're still working on it. All this information comes up. It's difficult as it is, but we're working on it.
Perry, I had something raised privately the other day. Whose
Right.
land are they building all these so-called houses on? Whose land?
That's a curiosity. Did they buy the land? Did they lease the land? What happened there? Charity donations must be accompanied by, yeah, absolutely. BIR and the SEC have to approve it as well. Terry, boy, his charity was different name. Yeah, I mean, he uses Martin and he uses Flannery. This is the thing. I had an issue with a lad earlier on about that.
He's also breaking DSWD rules by interconnecting the charity and his private Facebook page.
There's no seizure here, my friend. There's no seizure here. I'm just doing the good dude. Let's see. I think it's important to downvote videos you don't like as YouTube promotes videos with high. Yeah, well, yeah, but they, apparently now I think there's something else that doesn't matter if you put your thumbs down or your thumbs up, it still gets recognized by the algorithm that they've got. So I heard. Let's see. Last one, Eugene. You're not even a quality. Ooh,
on your mic. On your mic.
Chris Wren not only begs 24/7. Yeah, there was that video where he jumped the line at a soup kitchen. I mean, that was disgusting. Let's see. True love. The land I heard was Beth's family land, and they're building houses for her family. Well, that's all they're building by the sound of it.
And remember, the entire building crew are Beth's relatives. There's nobody under there. They're being paid a wage better than any other Filipino worker. They're all Beth's relatives. They were paid a very good wage to build themselves free houses that were donated. Unbelievable.
Absolutely. Ken Thurston's got a great comment there regarding the trolls, basically, that most of them haven't been in the Philippines. Let's see.
Ken Thurston, very good point.
Yep. Let's see. I got the reaction I needed. Oh, whatever you want, Eugene. It's okay. We don't mind. You can stay. His real name is Terrence Martin Flannery. Yeah. Yep. We know he's been using that, but that's how he covers his end. So basically, if one channel gets shut down, he gets to keep the other one going. I have a good on good authority, Black Dave. That Ren is a really decent kid. Actually, it was a comment I got. He's on the short list for wanker. When the Philippines stop corruption amongst the that's a big one. Backhanders, that's the problem. We've seen this a lot, and whilst gathering the evidence, there's a lot of loopholes and hurdles we've got to jump over and through, because trying to get this information to those that need it to get these people done is becoming difficult. Like you said, there's too many backhanders, and if you're paying the those people, it's difficult. Is Mel Jean? Yes, she is. She's been investigated by the DSWD and the SEC. It's been confirmed. What would be the steps taken if they see her and she cannot prove where the money has gone? Not entirely sure, but I know that on the DSWD side, they will try to go the softly approach. However, the SEC and BIR may take a different approach, depending on what she makes. She's got a GoFundMe account now, so, you know, when does it end? Mark Irons. Good evening, Perry. Oh, hi there. We're going all right. We're doing all right. I've got great company, so I cannot complain. The Hargon Panglao goes to the rice soup line and gets probably.
Oh, well, I wish you'd take his dogs to the free vet and have them spayed.
Yeah.
He gets money sent to him to have the dog spayed, doesn't use it, and then when the donor asks for it back, he blocks them, calls them butthurt, and keeps the money. Even though in the Philippines you can have your dogs spayed free under a government program, he accepts donations to have it paid for. How greedy is that?
Exactly. That's the crazy thing. All right. Juicy Vlogs say they are building a dream beach house on tourist visas. They are also... How can they build a house? They can't buy land. They can only lease land, and they can't lease land on a tourist visa. Real estate agents are regulated. Yes, absolutely. So while they're doing house reviews, like as if they're real estate agents, they're breaking the law anyway. Remember, on a tourist visa, you're not supposed to work anything.
That's right. Yeah, even if you're a Canadian, it applies to Canadians as well.
Yeah. A Brit farming in the Philippines, rent is a total disgrace. Yeah. Terrence was a transvestite. I don't know if that's actually funny or true. Okay. Oh, let Eugene spew away. Don't stand in the way when people make fun. Oh, leave him to it. Let him trip on his own tongue. Eugene on timeout. You go back. You see, the guys are already there. Actually, some really good comments tonight from everyone, especially, I'd like to put a shout out to all the new guys that subscribed. Thank you so much. Really, really do appreciate it. Yeah, and also, basically, if you jump on, if you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe to Jeff's channel. He gets a lot of good information out. I get a lot from him, and he's one of the boys. You got to subscribe.
Well, actually, what we're going to be doing from now on, Perry, is absolutely, utterly and totally only videos containing relevant facts. We're not going to be making stories. We're not going to be saying he said, she said.
Nope.
Like I just put out a lighthearted video tonight, a good laugh, but a truthful laugh, reciprocating Brian's complete crap version of my life, but I've actually put his as he states it himself, and it's quite a giggle. So that's what we're going to do from now on: factual, but lighthearted.
Sve, there's a good possibility. The thing is, I'm not that clued up on the GoFundMe process or how it works or how the legalities work. I've got to check up on that. I will try to review that as soon as I can. But yeah, it's a good point, a very good point. Maybe Overwin. Yeah. I saw someone dressed as a bad woman to service customer. Oh my God. That video. Oh yeah, we'd like to see that video, please. I haven't got time for you, Gene. I'm pressing my free mail jeans. Mark Irons, the end is near for Naganats and the finance. Well, you've got a couple there in Naga. You've got the other one, that crazy guy. Joe, is it? I don't know. Right, would be funny as hell. Okay, what we got? Roger, I've had to stop watching.
Oh,
Jeff.
Roger,
on my buddy, Mr. Hogg. That's terrible that you're doing that, Jeff. Shame on you.
I know.
You got glasses. That's it. Naughty boy. Naughty boy. We've told him, Roger. He's been told. Right. I see Dennis burns his bridges with Rent Boss. Yeah. The Panglow Hog is the scammer from New York pretending to build. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah. A slave drove a Pinay that burned. I heard about that. Somebody told me that. Not a while back, wasn't it? That. Yeah. We got a Jan. The only thing he is boss of is them starving poor dogs. Yeah, the dogs and the fish that never grew and the shrimp and the hogs that died and the rotten chickens he gave to his lawyer.
You notice we haven't seen a litter of puppies for a while?
There you go. It says
I wonder how many sacks of dead puppies are at the bottom of those fish ponds.
Oh, God, the thought. Perish the thought.
Well, where are they? Where are they?
I'm in the Philippines. We need more videos on Ren from you. Dennis is a naughty boy as well, but the money is leaving. Yeah, absolutely. What do we got? Well, the oppositions will do their work double. Even Manny, the president, just in case he will. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got. The desperate measures these go to for money. Yeah, absolutely. 1 minute they're leaving, next they're buying condos or houses. And yeah, absolutely. The thing is, now you've got the other one. Flippy, or Gio, has gone to Cebu. He was supposed to go to America. So he told everybody he was going to America. People start sending him farewell money, and he never went.
Yeah, well, Dave, I'll tell you how far they'll go to make money. Boss Hogg got together with his mate, his mentor, Terry, and they put up a video to say that Boss Hogg's wife had cancer and 5 years to live. And they got a huge shitload of money in donations off that, and that's how they set themselves up to start with. So that's how low they'll go, Black Dave. They will go on YouTube and create a fake cancer case to get sympathy and to garner donations. That's how low they are. Now, when it was pointed out that, hang on, hey, this was so many years ago and she looks 100%, he comes out and he says, oh, it was a misdiagnosis. But they've left the video up, still
because you still
earning
get
money
you
off
still
it.
get money.
They have no conscience whatsoever. They're scum.
Yep. Perfect comment by David, as David D. Perry, Mr. Joe showed the Philippines and his 5-star life, how to fake cancer and bake. Yeah, I saw the videos. It was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. He's claiming he had pancreatic cancer and had only so long to live, and he needed X amount of thousands of dollars, and people were sending the money. It's crazy. Sounds like, yeah, Gio. Wasn't Fazio the one building? Yeah, I heard about that. Was Fazio. That was the name. Couldn't remember. Anyone wager on Mr. Yeah, Mr. Wren shall be requested to go home from Her Majesty. I don't think Her Majesty wants Mr. Wren there. I certainly wouldn't.
No.
Let's put it this way. We got enough freeloaders there as it is. We don't need another one, but we don't need one in the Philippines either. Too many of them there. How about William and his fake? Oh, yep. Yep, I heard about that. Chris Wren placing stones on top of his car.
Now, Simo, if I was a legitimate law enforcement officer, I'd arrest you. But Boss Hogg says, no, Jeff, you're not. So you're lucky. You don't get arrested today. There's no legitimate law enforcement officers around here, Simo. They're all, nah, there's none of that. So you get a free pass, mate.
Yeah. Here we go. How long does you go for it, Eugene? You go for it, brother. You go. Mr. Joe with his $200 a month apartment, complete with plastic tables and chairs. Yep. Juicy Vlog brought a really high-end condo. Yeah, BGC. I don't understand how they they can buy condos. Foreigners can buy condos. They just can't buy the land it's on because the condo is run by a corporation anyway.
Oh, Ian, we've got that information. We'll let you know.
Okay. 5-star hotel wouldn't let Joe stay there anymore. Maybe they got creeped up by underage guests and his cavorting. Tell Jeff I was going to give him a donation, but I thought he would on myself. So I did. We got. What is Wren like in person? That would be interesting to know. It's a good question. All right. I think.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. I think Chris Wren just keeps digging his own hole deeper and deeper. A ditherer, boss, self-centered in his attitude. A level looks at the big. No, of course not. Of course not. All right. I'm just making sure I got to date with all the comments, troll or otherwise.
Well, he's scraping the barrel now, Roger. He's just put out a video about me being blacklisted in the Philippines. He found an old email of mine, which I put the premise to him. So he's now shoving up emails of mine. He's doing anything he can to take the onus off the fact that everything I'm saying about him in his criminal activities is right. He doesn't want anybody to know because it's killing his bottom line.
Yeah, definitely. I want to donate a pig to Roger, but then heard he loves bacon. Nice one, Dave. I appreciate you, Jeff, and you, Perry, for what you do, and all the guys in the chat. Thank you. We do try as best we can. You know.
Well, boss, I will tell you, I'm the most trying bloke he knows.
That's the thing. Sorry. David, that's the other thing. I'm not sure on that. I need to look at that. I know a foreigner can actually buy a condo in the Philippines. That isn't against the law because the condo comes under the corporation regulation. However, I'm not entirely sure if you can do it on a tourist visa or not. I need to look at that. That could be 6 or 1 1/2 dozen of the other. But I will try to check that up. I've got some friends of mine back in the Philippines who do sell property, so I can ask them. They're real estate agents. I can actually ask about that. I will check that up for you. You will enjoy my next video. Only Jeff.
Yeah,
I'm hoping I like it too.
Yeah, great. Looking forward to it, mate.
I could be a vegetarian, Dave, if it saves me money. Oh, come on, man. Dave got you. Bacon sandwich, you're going to refuse that? I wouldn't. I mean, okay, if you feed the pig turnips and swede and vegetables and I eat the pig, does that make me a vegetarian? What did you come on early? I thought it was 2 US. Yeah, sorry, Brian. The thing is, I'm trying to allow for everybody to come on. There's some people that are in Saudi, some people that are in the States. Jeff's obviously in Oz. I'm in the middle of Europe. Roger's in UK, Mick's in America. I've got to try to allow for all. It's difficult to judge time for everyone, and I'm trying my best, brother. I really am. But, you can always watch the replay. But sorry, mate. You don't need to be a resident. You don't. Yeah, I didn't think so. But yeah, that's what I thought. My point with Juicy Vlog is they are making bank on a tourist visa. Yep. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't work. Even if you're making vlogs, that's considered work because you're making money off those videos. You're not supposed to be. And even if you buy a place in BGC, you cannot, unless you're retired, you can't have permanent residence there. It's considered a holiday home. And therefore, you're only entitled to so much time. So I believe that the immigration laws are on the plan to change soon as well. Very much on the line of Vietnam and places like that. No, sorry, Brian, mate. I did post it yesterday, and I'm really sorry that you got it. But you haven't missed any of the action. We're still here kicking ass right now, or getting our asses kicked. I'm not sure which. I am almost as interested in Jay's past as Brian's. Birds of a feather.
Well, Simo, you're going to be hearing a lot coming up shortly. As Brian has sicked his minions onto me, I'm sicking mine onto his accomplices and business partners. And you're going to be hearing a lot more about the baby-faced Canadian. Don't worry about that.
Nice comment from Black Dave. I admire the fact that you guys are doing the best to bring these beggars down. Someone has to change. Yeah, absolutely, Dave. I really appreciate that comment. It means a lot. We could just walk away and not do anything, and nothing will change. I think Edmund Burke said it best. The only way for evil to succeed is for good men to do nothing, and that's obvious. We've got to try. Some people may not agree with us. These e-beggars may not agree with us, but it's not for them to agree. We're not breaking the law. They are. We're not shaming the expats. They are. You got decent people that want to go to the Philippines. Imagine they get off the plane and they're already shamed and they haven't done anything. It's outrageous.
Yeah.
180.
I mean, imagine you're a Canadian or American and you're held up for hours and hours and hours being harangued and harassed at the airport as to why you've landed in the Philippines because these assholes have ruined it for you. Yeah, it's bad enough traveling. But you're held up at the airport and accused and abused by the immigration or customs officials there because the idiots that came before you broke all the rules. So they want to check you out. This is what they're doing. And Jay, make sure that we've let the Canadian Embassy know you're working on a tourist visa.
Right, we got to make sure tax resident, which means you need a tax identification. Yep. Juicy and making it happen are paying zero on revenue. Yeah, exactly. They think they can get away with it, and they've been getting away with it for a long time.
Yeah.
Somebody actually questioned me about the hungry Syrian wanderer. Now, I did some research and I did some checking. He is no longer a Syrian. He's now a Philippine national. He's got his passports. He's been made a Philippine national, and his business is linked to his charity. So he does pay BIR, and he is covering his ass. He may be getting more than he's claiming, but he's got his ass covered. Right. I've heard rumors of a change. Yeah, 30 days with one extension. Yes, absolutely. That's what I've heard. I've heard 30 with one extension of another 30 or 29. So it makes 59. I think it's 29. And then you must go for 90 days minimum, or is it 180 days out of the country before you can return. Because like most countries do that anyway for tourists visas, unless, of course, you're Billik Bayan. In my case and Jeff's case and a few others, as Billik Bayan, there's a different rule. You know, we get to stay up to a year before we have to.
Yeah, well, of course, every time we go there, because I'm with my Asawa, they automatically give me the red 12-month Billik Bayan stamp.
That's right. I find Jay very suspicious watching him the last 6 months. Okie dokie. Let's move on. I admire you, Black Dave, because it's also people like you who care and speak and are doing good. We do not all have a face for YouTube like Jeff and Perry. I don't know if my face is even good for radio, but that's a different story. I have to argue the wife with that one.
Why do you think I hide half my head, True Love, with a hat?
Yeah.
You don't want to see my face.
I mean, we do the best we can, and we get a lot of help in the background as well. There's a lot of guys that come and give us information, a lot of guys and girls actually, and they give us information that we can use. We put a face to this. We put words to this. Some people may not like it. Some people may, it's each person has their own independent view. However, if you're accepting what they're doing, you believe in them, not only are you simplistic, you're also a person who's aiding and abetting. It's juicy turnaround, and they say that the pay tax, they can't, because basically I know what you're saying, in the UK, because their channel's based in the UK, but they're working in the Philippines. They don't have a work visa. They're doing it on a tourist visa. So no matter what they say about income tax or whatever that they're paying, they still need to pay BIR in the Philippines because it's being done there, and they're doing it without a contract or a work permit. So to hell with that, they can go screw. Right. True Love, I've got the teeth for thanks. It gets me like others. They are taking money.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely, Dave. Absolutely. This is the problem: is you get a lot of people that jump onto a video, and they'll like the video. They'll watch a few more, and then they'll hear how nice these people are, and they get roped in, and all of a sudden it's like, I'll send them $20 for their charity, thinking it's legit. And some people that get burned have actually joined my channel. I've got a fair few individuals that have been burned on this, and they're actually very bitter about it. And I don't blame them. You think you're doing good. We all give money to charity legally. But when you get burned like something like that, it's very upsetting. People want to fight back. What we got here? I hope they'll institute a red horse visa. Yes.
Yeah.
Stand
Mig.
I like that. We need to have a red horse day. I think we should make it a national holiday. Sorry, Perry, your special guest. Apologies for not knowing your name, but you're so right about the Filipinos hating foreigners. Yeah, this is obviously Jeff Mead. So Mark Irons, say hello to Jeff. Jeff, say hello to Mark.
Yeah, hi, Mark. I'm not sure. When did I say that? When did I say that Filipinos hate foreigners?
It's not all. There are some, because there's in some areas I've noticed that, especially in certain parts of Manila, you get looked at really weird. But it doesn't mean it's all. It doesn't mean it's all. I was told I've got a face for Crime Watch. Yeah, they said mine for the stopwatch. Right, okay, more comments. Jeez, they're coming in. Like it. Right, we got you hide half your face so you don't get jealous of your good looks. Exactly. I reckon he's doing that. That hat. He hides under the hat.
Thank you, True Love.
He's actually a stripper by nature.
Hell yeah.
Right, we got Mark. Yes, one, yeah, horse, a red horse. We should change the channel to Red Horse channel.
And why?
Hi, Roger. Hi, Dave. 8204. Sorry. What happened there? Okay. A face for radio and a voice for print. Exactly.
Spare you mad Norwegian.
Listen,
I don't know.
Not only voice for print, I think the work scanner, where you scan documents, won't come near me.
I'm not going to argue with a Viking. I don't need a bolo in the back of my head. And Vikings are pretty good with those edge weapons.
Horny git that he is. Right. Rick, all they want is coffee money. I guess you are. Yeah. 10,000 pesos per kilo. Yeah. What is it? $5 a cup now. My God, the price has gone up. Right. Here we go. Boss. Syrian guy's a nasty piece of work. His family was pro-Assad regime. They fled the country before rebel forces took them. Brother in flask plastic. Yeah. But unfortunately, the research leads to the fact that people have asked me if we could take them down. I have a look at them. There's one of these individuals that he's now considered Filipino. Difficult to get hold of because he's protected himself by running his charities, so to speak, through his businesses. So therefore, it's covered. And if you try to do any further investigation, you're just going to hit a bloody brick wall.
That's a shame he's gone bad. He started off good, but it's a shame he's gone bad.
When you have to tell people what a nice person you are over and over, says a lot. Isn't that right, Jay? Okay. Right. Ain't none of them YouTube scammers paying any tax. No, I know of a couple of charities. I believe one of them is not too far from what's that place? Angeles City. And it's where they feed children, but it is a legal charity run by a couple of US ex-military guys. And I think an Aussie's involved as well. All three of them. They club together and they don't really ask for money. They use it from their own pensions and they do feedings for children and they are a legal registered charity. I'm a cheapskate like Nick, just 5K for a cup of tea. We all love a cup of tea. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Shut up.
Iba
It's a nice story, but the guy is a complete fraud. I'm not saying he isn't. Totally. I'm not saying he isn't French-speaking Syrians. Yep. Ask him about it, and he will block. I would not be surprised. But it's one of those things, these sort of people, if you look at what Assad's done in Syria, he covered his ass. So these guys know what they're doing. They're going to cover their end as well. Here you go, Mark Hines. Hi, Jeff.
A politician with the first three letters of his surname, ass. Yeah, it's got to be a disaster, isn't it?
The potential for Filipinos hating foreigners, but I've spoken to my girlfriend about this, and there are some older males that don't. Yeah, there are. The thing is, I noticed where my wife lives, I get on with most people there, but there are a couple that sort of keep their distance from me even when I say hello. I try to be polite, and I know they're not very fond of foreigners. I'm English, so I drink. Drinking coffee. Excuse me, I'm half Gibraltarian, half British. I will have my coffee and my tea. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah. Right.
Well,
we got.
That's a pretty good idea. I think I'll make a cup of tea.
See?
I'll just take the laptop with me.
Do you think there's something a bit touchy about Chris Wren, or is it just me? Just a little bit. Chris Wren, he would be the apple of my eye rather than the hemorrhoid on my ass. Oh, right, we got Have you seen Tim K? Yes. Oh, he's been posting videos like mad. He has been posting videos like mad. He is desperate for money. With all the money he's spending in Boracay, I'm not surprised. It's $100 dinner. He's $500 to $600 a night hotel room, taking his wife and his soon-to-be girlfriend with him. Why do people continue to say? Because look at this is a guy who's staying in a hotel that costs $500 a night, and he could not help pay for his in-laws' new house. He had to beg for it. Why do people send him money? Because they think that Tim likes me. Sad, lonely individuals. Ronnie Biggs was innocent. So is Ren. Absolutely. Regarding Juicy Vlog, how can she do estate agent work? She can't. Yep. Well, this is it. I know a couple of associates of mine have reported them. I don't know what's happening with that, though. I'll try to find out. Is there any wonder some Filipinos hate foreigners? Yes, this is the whole point. This is the whole point of this whole thing. Dave, perfect example of what we were talking about is what you just said. If you look at the way the Filipinos are now looking at the foreigners, decent expats who go over there get painted, tarred and feathered with the same brush. So when you get off the plane, even if your intentions are wholly good, you're still going to be made out to be the bad foreigner. And that is why so many people are getting upset. I believe that their president had a very bad experience with foreigners, and he's not a very big fan of the foreigners. So Syrian guy is a professional refugee. Yeah. And the commissioner bought his story. Philippines has a proud history of yes.
I remember his video on that.
I unsubbed Tim K completely. Yes, he is. It didn't take me. I watched when I first started looking at YouTube about a year and a half ago, just before lockdown, the first lockdown in March. I used to watch a couple of videos. They seemed okay, and I thought, what's this guy all about? Then I saw some of the videos with him and Harold Balder, and I knew exactly what this guy was all about. Then I saw one of his live streams, and it was enough to tell me exactly what this guy is about. It's about getting free money. Let's put it this way. He's even deceived his own government, and he's receiving disabled money, I believe, in the sums of about $3,000 US a month, plus all the AdSense and all the begging money and everything else.
Right.
Asia at night is a really good, no live streams, no begging. Just I'd have to look at that. I've not looked at that. I'm not sure which ones. I'll have to look at that. I will definitely have a look at that. True. That's what I can't understand about these expat channels. If you move to a totally different country, wouldn't you want to involve yourself? Absolutely. I'm trying. And obviously Jeff's got much more experience than I do. So it's there. I absolutely agree. Foreigners are not welcome.
Wala Tagalog. Pwede ba mo stereo Bisaya gamay. Ako si Jeff Sabuni. Kumusta? Mabuhay. Maganda umaga. But yeah, I picked up a fair smattering of Bisaya. I understand more than I can speak, but try it. It gets you a long way in the Philippines. Few words, long way.
That's true. Tim K paid Harold Balder to promote his channel. As on Discord, Harold and Bald were touring for the new YouTube clients. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. All right, we got here. Let's see. Tim Con is getting fleeced by the so-called virgin. Yes.
I'm just going to grab a coffee. Excuse a second.
Right. I couldn't stand Tim K and Big Head Larry right from the beginning. No, I totally agree. Let's put it this way. I watched a couple of videos. I was very new to YouTube. I never used to watch anything on YouTube apart from educational stuff. And when I started watching this, Tim K popped up on my recommended. I watched a few videos. I thought, okay, this is okay, but it doesn't have any content. Then I saw some of the ones with Harold Balder, and I thought, what the hell? And like I say, then the final straw for me was what was a live stream. And wow, he had thousands on his live stream. It was like ridiculous. Tim K had a remark from a friend of his saying he was not in the army and avoids questions on it. He is conning. Yeah, from what I've heard, the story I got and the information that I'm trying to verify is I was told that he was in the National Guard, which is the same as our British Territorial Army, like weekend warriors, we used to call them. I'm not entirely sure. I am trying to verify that. So please take that as information unverified. Have a good one, mate. Mark,
it's only instant Nescafe, but as the sun's come up, brekkie.
As well. You got to thank Jeff for staying up. He's stayed up all day to talk to me and to do this live stream. I'm really appreciative to him for it. Foreigners that come to the Philippines and spend years on end here can't order a beer in Tagalog. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, boss. Totally agree. I'm still learning, and the thing is, I wish I could spend at least 6 months there. I've got an aptitude for languages. I speak English, Spanish, Portuguese, some German, some French, a little bit of Italian. I understand it more than I speak it. And I am learning Visayan. I'm not very, very fluent. I understand more than I speak. But if I had 6 months there, I'd be fine. Check out the village people Philippine is doing. She's currently setting up a legal charity, partly to show the scammers that I've got her on mine. She is very anti the scamming stuff. We've spoken before. She's a good lass. She tries her best. She does what she can, and like you say, she's trying to set up a legal charity. I think it's really cool of her.
Amazing lady. She has an extensive, very high-profile legal background. She's very smart. If you want to know something about the law in the Philippines, contact her. Very smart.
One of her videos was very good for foreigners. For foreigners in the Philippines, one of the things that they face is when you get a Filipino saying that they can get them deported. It's not that bloody easy. And she did a whole video on that. It was really good. Yeah. Tim might forget himself and poop. Yeah, 5-star hotel shitting. You might shit in the bed and get it all over Hannah. Jeff should teach people why Brian's farm is small to be a real farm. Maybe interview a real farmer and views. Yep, totally agree.
Well, True Love, in Australia, if you've got anything under, say, 1 million acres, it's just a backyard plot.
Tim K came home one day and realized that his wife had been elsewhere. Then she had a shower after. Then he realized that she had been seeing the pig farmer lad. Yes, there was the video of the test, the pregnancy test, wasn't there? That was pretty shitty. Who is Bing Maria? No idea.
Well, I don't know, but when her special forces, land in my backyard to kidnap me and take me back to the Philippines, she guarantees me that they're coming. When I finally get to meet her, I'll let you know. But at this stage, all I know of Big Maria is some crazed lunatic imbecile. But when I get to meet her, when her special forces that she's sending, I'll get back to you.
Perry, the info I heard is that Tim K was National Guard, was deployed, but never went. I heard he stayed in the rear echelon. He was a slacker in the rear areas. Yeah, that's the same story I heard. So pretty much must be, it's got to be true. Tim K had a live stream yesterday. I watched 1 hour of it and counted 470. Yes, that pays for at least one night at the hotel. Yes. And you're asking the question, why do people keep watching him when he's that boring? He was blaming on one of his videos. Here's a good one for you guys. Check his recent videos. He did a video where he went outside of the hotel, walking down the beach, and he was blaming the Philippines and Filipino people for why he was fat. Yeah, that's like telling. That's like blaming someone. It's like blaming the petrol pump boy, right, for putting diesel in your petrol engine when you asked for diesel. You know, this guy is unbelievable. He was complaining that there wasn't any gyms there. Well, I'm sorry, but you can physically exercise. You can run. You can go up and down hills. You can do manual exercise, press-ups, chin-ups, pull-ups, whatever. There's no excuse. Don't blame the Filipino people. What an asshole. I get the impression that the locals don't like Chris Wren. Boss, when you see the look on their faces, yeah. Bing Maria is my future ex-wife, my favorite lunatic. He's definitely a Viking.
Jeez,
if he was together, he's got to be a Viking.
Yeah, I reckon.
Oh,
yeah, that's incredible. Yeah.
You guys good? My family here in the UK are farmers. I worked on farms as a teen. I went to farming college. It's hard to make money in the UK. Hard work. How much more in a exactly.
You're an extremely qualified farmer. Here is your camera. Go to work.
Yeah, exactly. Tim K is the rear with the gear. The chow line don't guard itself. Exactly. He stops anybody going in through the chow line because he has to be first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and last. Right, sorry, I missed one. Mark Irons, Ren will not move because it's all free from her family. Then tells all to his wife. Wants to be close to the family. All lies. They're supporting him, not the other way around. Yeah, absolutely. The guy even jumped the queue in a soup kitchen. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Bing Maria is a boss.
Embarrassing. He was there in the first place, but to jump the line, no wonder they look at us badly, thinking you white men, you're all scumbags.
Right. Mark Irons, there's a look of disdain and simmering rage. He was a white elephant that did not bring payday to the barren guy. A real shame for his wife and family. Complete loss of face. Yep. No ways for Bing's heart belongs to me. Beats for me. Oh God, they're all after her now. You can do anything exercise wise with resistance, but yeah, of course he is. He bought the bike with the big fat wheels on. You know those mountain bikes. The big. He used it once, one frigging video. I haven't seen him use it since. Tim K said he was going on a diet. Rumor has it Chrissy's fed up with him and she don't want to sleep with him. Not surprised. She's too busy with John Boy or Jim Boy or whatever his name was. Farming's hard work. Who knew? Exactly. I heard Bing Maria does naughty things to herself while watching Jess videos. You cannot legally work in the Philippines on a farmer. Any involvement and you're breaking the law. Brian is, yeah, absolutely. And I'm surprised nobody else has reported him. How many affairs has Busty DD Brian had? God knows. God. He's been playing the field. And we're not talking farm field.
Roger exposed the affair with Marley. The next day I came out with the information I had. Oh my God, did you see the damage control? It was unbelievable.
Yep.
And that's the one that he had the guts to actually admit. How many hasn't he admitted?
That's a good question.
Come on, you don't take one bite of the pie, do you? You eat the whole bloody pie.
I don't like a lot of foreigners I see in the Philippines. Remember my first days in Ayala Center. I've got to agree with you, Dave. When I'm over in the Philippines, I don't associate much with the expats there because they're not my kind of people. That I know what they're there for. I know what they're doing. And it just shames me. They all sit in McDonald's on the same table. There's no Filipinos with them. They dominate the area. And then all they do is they spend their time in McDonald's talking bad about the Filipinos. And I've actually had a blazing row with one of these old gits. I saw her first, hands off. Boss has jumped in. He wants Bing as well. There's a fight. Tim K had a video where the three of them went to dinner. The bill was $87. And Chrissy gave the waitress a 24 peso tip. How shameful. Did she not? Yeah, exactly. I haven't saw that video, and
Peso.
you know I'm not going to watch it because I just want to spit at the TV.
Yeah.
The only way any Filipino will make you fat is if you get pregnant. Yeah. Yep.
Perry, do you mind if I just give an exclusive to the current viewers? They're going to see this shortly anyway.
Go ahead.
Brian is so desperate that he's trolling my old emails and he's now bandying them around the troll channel. I don't care. You're hearing it from me first. He is so desperate to take the spotlight off himself, to make me look stupid. Go and show my emails, Brian. I don't give a rat's ass. The fact is, you're a criminal, a crook, a cheat, and a liar. Put my emails up anywhere you damn well like. Not a problem, Brian. But to put them up on that idiot channel, your newest best friend. Now, ladies and gentlemen, go and see his newest best friend's profile. He uses the N-word so vilely and disgustingly, but he calls for all black women to be raped. Go and have a look at the videos on Expat Forum. This is the most disgusting piece of crap that is now Brian's best friend.
Oh,
go and check him out on Expats Forums, ladies and gentlemen. But have a ball looking at some old emails that the whole thing's got nothing to do with the price of fish today. It was stuff that was over and done with 2-3 years ago. That's how desperate he is to try and get you to worry about me instead of the fact he's a bloody criminal.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, Brian has to say, does anybody know if Boss Hogs bought any new T-shirts? I doubt it very much. A Brit farming in the Philippines depends on what the soup is like. Okay. Why is so many of the biggest scammers on Bohol? It's a good question. You had the Risottos. You got Boss Hog. I think the Risottos have legged it, and as well as the Ahuns, they legged it to the States to get out because I know they were being investigated for a fact, confirmed. They're called tents, Brian, 200. Okay. Right. There's some witty guys on tonight. The reason, Dave, the expats lurk in the Yala Center is because there are a lot of hookers who pick up. Yep.
Yeah, the first hint you get is if you want to pick up some loose woman, go to Ayala or go to SM, go to Gaisano. That's where they all hang out.
Mrs. K's in the house.
Hello.
There's Jeff. That's my asawa. The boss. The boss is in. Yeah. Now the boys will start, and I'm in shit now. Yeah. Okay. So true, Perry. Why the hell do I want to spend time with other expats in the Philippines? I'm there to live with. Yeah, exactly. I mix with the locals as much as I can. In fact, I find them quite good company for the better part, and I've had some great nights drinking Red Horse on my veranda. We don't understand each other, but after 2 bottles, we understand each other clearly. My wife pissed herself at that. Brian, 200 plus Cross is just as bad, if not worse than Tim K. Is no price either. She has to hook into 2 or 3. Yeah. Too late for you, boys. She only wants an alpha male, Ooh, nicely done, Spare. Oh, it's fun. True love, TGIF on ground floor at Starbucks upper level is where the deals get brokered. Damn right. I've heard that old Terry Martin uses the house on the hill as a film set. It would not surprise me. It would not surprise me. I saw a child picked up by a guy, oh God, who has had a perverted face. It was so, yeah, wow. Yeah, definitely bad. Lucy approaches Perry from behind. Perry starts smiling and shitting himself. The boss is in. Yeah, Dustin Backpacks is there now. He's already been reported. He's being investigated, actually. He's in a bit of bother because he is being checked out. He did not follow what the DSWD asked of him.
I took thumbs down earlier and it's gone.
Oh, it's probably our friend Eugene.
No, I still have the other one.
Oh, I don't know. Hang on, I just lost me. Where was I? Okay, getting there. Right, okay. All right, Brian will have to do more and more drama videos because the views are way down. Yeah, he's losing. I think people are starting to see who he really is. Sadly enough, or gladly enough, should I say? She only wants an alpha male sphere. I'd probably make you look like a tinker. Oh, it's bitchy comments. Bitchy comments time. The boys are out. Alpha male or alpha male? Oh, God, that's funny. All right. We have to determine which is worse, Bohol Beggars or the Epstein Island Boys. What do you think? Well, I have to live near the Epstein Island Boys, and I'm not done with them yet. One of their girls, well, not their girls, but a connected girl, tried to troll me, and we caught her out. Lucy did a great job of bringing her out and showing us who she was. She pretended to be a boy, had a fake account. I suspected something weird from the start, so Lucy called her out, and she fell for it. So I know who she is. I won't forget, and she made a big mistake making a threat on me. That should be fun. All jokes aside, I did hear years ago on the Fringe channel that there are rumors of sexual impropriety with minors. I heard rumors as well. I don't know for sure. I'm not even gonna hazard a guess because
it's always been alluded to, but notice that he always has a large number of young female children around him. His videos that his adopted daughter, no, there's not a possible hope in hell that he can adopt a Filipino child. We've been into this, but he is always surrounded by young girls and he can't keep his hands off them. You just have to watch the videos. So it does put the seed in your mind what's wrong with the man.
Not entirely sure who Barry Jordan is. Maybe somebody can clue me up. Maybe I missed that one. He was selling cigarette, but okay. Good. Okay. Selling his own butt black. Oh, brilliant. Yeah. When I was watching Chris Ren's videos, I slow the videos down, and you'll be amazed at how the Filipino guys look at him. Yeah, absolutely. Let's put it this way: he's shaming his whole community. One of these scumsuckers. We're working on it if we can. Yeah, I mean, we would hope minimum is a fine or deportation for the foreigners.
Yeah, and have a look at the documents on expats that's actually happening now. Within the last few weeks, several Americans have been deported for all sorts of stuff.
I can tell you now, Jan, that I know of two. One was an American and one was a Swiss guy. They were doing charitable work. They weren't skimming. They weren't doing anything wrong. They got caught by the SEC. They were arrested by BIR and MBI agents, and they were deported. Yeah, they were asked to leave the country and not coming back.
Yeah, a real scumbag from our barangay Cordoba on Mactan got kicked out for breaking all his visa conditions and hiring Filipinos and hiring Westerners and jobs for Filipinos. So once Adelino Sitoy passed away, his protector, his political clout went. The locals had enough of him for years, and he was gone because Adelino Sitoy passed away and took all his political power with him. So Terry, on Bohol, just realise that once Sarah Duterte decides you're persona non grata, you're gone, mate. You are gone.
Yep. Many of the expats feel they are superior to. Yes, that's the attitude I get when I'm there. When I go to McDonald's, I will sit with my wife, my family, friends, people that are there, and I enjoy it. But then I see on the other table, and you've got all the foreigners on one table, and it's shameful. It's like you say, it's like a superior attitude.
Yeah.
Bama hiding like a rat. Yeah, so I heard. Svir, send Ren a super chat. He will send his how he destroys anyone who helps him. There's something going on with him, look. Rika liked the area in downtown Cebu as it's famous for children, cough, cough. Yeah, I've heard something similar. Gary Charles. Hi, Gary. Got a hi for you, Jeff.
G'day, Gaza. How you going, mate?
Valhalla, isn't that just south of Bristol? God, brilliant. I avoid the expats, but they're the same kind of people as I. Yeah,
Gary,
I
I'll
have
just
to
let
agree.
everybody know, Gary Charles is going to be coming on our team. He's already got a moderator status, and he will be posting a video a week. Very shortly,
Excellent.
Gary is on the team.
Excellent. Gary, sub to me. Send me a link to your channel. I'll have a look later on, or if not, I'll get in touch with Jeff and he'll send me a link and I'll sub to yours and we'll help each other out as much as we can. Definitely happy to have you on board, brother. Barry Scott, nice to have you back, bro. Barry. Brian may have some old emails that he waves about. At least Jess posts his where everyone. Yeah, absolutely. And I did alter that video that we talked about.
He can wave about any email he likes. Now, they're at least 3 years old. They've got nothing to do with the price of fish now. They're old subjects. They're old topics done to death that have got nothing to do with today. He's desperate, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to make me look a fool to keep it going for him. It's a drama video to take the fact away that he's a criminal. And so he wants to make me look stupid. It's not working. I don't care. Post all the emails you like, Brian. Idiot.
Exactly.
Just sheer desperation.
What about all the female vloggers coming out of Dumaguete? It seems like the hundreds. Well, they're not coming from Dumaguete. Let me just clear that one up. They are actually from outside Dumaguete, but they're based in Dumaguete because their so-called pimp daddies are there. These, I can assure you, because my wife's from Dumaguete, not one of them is from there. Yeah, and we are working on that, trust me. I've already pissed one off, and my wife took her down as well, so that was good. I'll keep you informed. A Brit farming in the Philippines, Ren started to sell cups and T-shirts. He sold one T-shirt and a tea cloth in a. I'm not surprised.
Good God.
GD Mead, what is the end game for the bottle hog unless you go after his financing? Well, he is. He's trying to work him down.
Boss, when we first had our stash, he was earning over $5,000 a month. I have it on good authority and even off Social Blades that his last check was approximately $450. We've taken 9/10 of his income off him and we're not going to stop.
I like this comment from Dave 8204. First time I saw Old Dog Nutrix, I thought it was an adoption service. That's quality.
But
Gary Charles. Yes,
baby May that he parades around. It is just ludicrous how she allows herself to be paraded on the camera like she is with those stupid little ear things that she wears. I mean, is she, how old is she?
She's 35, 36. Lucy says the same. Lucy can't stand it when she does that. So what the hell?
I'm sorry. Like? Look, I'm not a prude. You know, blokes like watching girls in bikinis and all that, but watching that it's obscene. You know what I mean? It's just obscene.
It's like she's trying to be a teenager again. It's pathetic. Brian lives says you can't be bothered to check, etc. But when it matters about the email, liars should.
Well, Perry, the point is, I'm a gnat on his butt. He doesn't want to know me. I'm totally unimportant to him. Nothing I can do will harm him. He doesn't want to contact me. He doesn't want to ring me. He doesn't want to video chat with me. Nothing I can do is of any importance to him whatsoever. But let's post his emails to make him look bad. Let's send him emails to call him names. Let's make video after video about him. But he doesn't worry me. He's not gotten to me. It's not a problem. He means nothing to me. I don't care about the guy, but let's post his emails. Let's email him. Let's make videos about him. Let's go on and on about him. But he doesn't. I'm not worried about him. I'm not worried about him. Right, I'm so far under his skin, I might as well be bloody melanoma.
Yeah. Sorry, Roger, I know that you are friends with Mr. Joe, but I would pay someone in the government to kick him out. That would be nice to see in a video. Yeah, deported. He's another one that needs to go. I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a nice little thing as well. Adopt a MILF, Dave. Hey, Dan. Okay. Right. Let's see. True love, I think Beth has the connections. She is doing all the right people. Terrence gets a free ride. Well, I think his Viagra supplies ran out. How about Old Dog New Tricks unboxing? Yeah, Billy buying boxes. Yeah, he stopped directly asking for money. Now he's asking for goods. A guy sent him a whole bunch of stuff from Walmart. Yeah. Well, he was bitching that he can't get a decent sharp razor in the Philippines. What utter hogwash. That's such bollocks. I've got very stiff bristles. It's like bloody razor wire. And I have to use a sharp razor. I've never had a problem buying razors. You go to S&R, you can buy packs of razors from outside of the country. They're there, so it's bollocks. He just wanted a freebie, like everything he does. I've just lost where I was. All right, okay. We got here. Jew. Mr. Joe is my idol. I'm hoping that he will elevate to the alpha male status.
Oh my God. Yeah. Alpha male.
But you can't because you'll probably be a super simp in his books. The guy's a disgrace. Yep, totally. I hope YouTube does something about scamming on their platform. Maybe Jeff can get the media to report on YouTube alone.
We'd love to. We would love to. All of us would love to get the media on side. I can't even get them to put an ad in the paper to watch YouTube.
Yeah. Type A mail. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That is what he says, the type A mail, because you have to be like him. I'd rather not. Old Dog New Trick flouting his girlfriend for X. Yeah. Booty shakes and bikini contests and oh God, it's so old. Yeah. Yep, they're all doing the same. The sister's doing it, the cousin's doing it, and the mother will be doing it next. Okay. He thinks I've forgotten about him. Okay. They're talking amongst themselves. He has his ass against the wall. Yep. Don't stop till it drops. Yep.
Yeah, and the wall is full of glory holes.
Let's crack open a car one tonight, boys. Mr. Jew. I'm sure he hides his in corner, scared out. Yeah. Don't spill my beer on a plastic table. It's my 5-inch.
5-inch apartment,
yeah.
For the money and everything that the guy's raking in and for what he says he's worth, I mean, he lives in a 1-bedroom studio apartment that you would think that an unemployed bum in the West End was living in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy. Let's put it this way. I put a comment on Roger's thing. He come back with his troll account and tried to call me a super. I just laughed my ass off. It's a joke. He is a joke.
Well, boss, don't worry about it because Beth has got some power. She's a pastor, remember? She can do the holy thing because Terrence has made her a pastor.
Well, let's put it this way. Maybe if Beth is now a pastor, maybe she could go to the walrus's house and bless him so that his farming gets better. Mr. Joe's blowjob videos leave a bad taste in whose mouth? The poor girls, because that cheese dick really must have been bad. Maybe, baby May, we are going live. Get your bikini on. Yep. Beggy May.
Yeah.
Does Brian live in such awful looking place to get people? Yes, it's all part of the game. Of course he does. It's all part of the game. It's all part of the game. I mean, Chris Wren does exactly the same thing. He plays the same card. You know, look at me. I'm poor Brit. I got stuck in the Philippines and I don't have work and I don't have money. Yet it's already been proven that he has a house in the UK, which he could easily sell. And at the going rate now, he'd probably get a fair, decent amount for it. Come to the Philippines and get you some, Mr. Joe 2018. Yeah, I wouldn't go anywhere near Mr. Joe. He's not my type. And to be quite honest with you, if we did go to see Mr. Joe, I think he would run. like the bitch that he is. Oh. Yeah. Right, okay.
Since I've been stuck back here, I'm starting to doubt Filipino pride. I'm really going to have to start questioning that soon, because where is the Filipino pride in putting up with deadbeat loser foreigners, treating them like shit? I'm sorry, but where is their pride going? I mean, you look at the way Brian treats everybody, look at the way he's treating their country, their rules, their culture, their laws, everything. Where is it? When are they going to stand up and say, hey, you fat slob, we're not taking this shit from you just because you are a big-mouthed American, and do something about it? When are they going to show this Filipino pride?
Well, that's it. You're not going to see it. Just a minute, Jeff. Gary Allen, good morning, mate. Nice to have you on board.
Hey, Gary. Here you go, mate.
Thanks, Gary. Yeah, I totally agree. And the thing is, their pride is only when they're in front of somebody else. I've seen this myself, and it's sad, really, because a lot of them are really good people, and you don't need to be like that. But these people are shaming us. They're shaming yourself, myself. Every guy on here that has a gripe about it is being shamed because of idiots like that. It's crazy.
Well, I notice more and more people now. You said it yourself, like foreigners, Filipinos are starting to hate foreigners. Now, when I first started going there in late 1980s and 90s, we were loved. But now, because of these sexpats, because of these sick-ass bastards that are going over there, we're not loved anymore.
When I first went to my wife's town in Dumaguete back in 2011, I was treated really, really well, and the people there were lovely.
Yep.
I go back. It's changed big time. Last time I was there was 2019 because of the pandemic. I was supposed to be there 2020, didn't go. But 2019, I noticed a massive change in attitude. And it's a shame because the people are lovely and they've always been good to me. But the change in attitude, especially in our neck of the woods, because we've got the Epstein crew there, which really doesn't help. Yeah. And I'm seeing a massive change. Let's see what Black Dave's got a comment here. Exotic Filipinos, another one. The more money you have, the more extras you do. I'm sure. Class act, the one for gains. Personally, I want to throw her a bone. Nice one, Black Dave. King in the Philippines still has counseling sessions. Yeah, I don't know where they got that. Counseling and consultation fees. Really? For what? You're going to tell me that a young child of her age is going to consult me about what? Maybe she can do something I don't know. Crazy. When we had three houses in the Philippines, in the UK, car, bikes, and a good job. He brought poverty upon. Yeah, this is the problem. They all expect to live off other people's money, and it's what I don't understand is why people are so rushed to give them that money.
Yeah, it's insane.
How many times have I said it on videos? What is wrong with you guys? Seriously, these people giving the money. Are you that lonely? Are you that desperate for affirmation and for someone to say, you're part of the Epstein crew now, send me $200? I mean, what the hell? I'm not that, I myself, and probably many other guys out there, we're not that desperate to be sending money just to get affirmation and blessings, should we say. Crazy. How many times does Ren have to be reported to get canned? Constant virus and vaccine denials, threats. Yeah, the thing is, there's only so much they can do. If he's legally married to a Filipina, it's difficult. He's a lot more protected than the non-married. But still, he should go to jail for comments that he shouldn't be making, scaring people. All right. Thank you, Gary. I'm sure Jeff appreciates that. GD Mead. Rather easy. Those with disposable income don't care, and those without a pay spare don't have enough. Yeah, totally agree. Couldn't put it better. They just want affirmation about what they're doing. Hi, Gary. They want to be, the apologists. They want to be, yes. Tim K loves me. Yeah. They're making good, the good guys.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't want to be treated like shit because of some asshole.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's about as simple as you can put it.
You know, I've gone there with respect. I've never lost respect there, but I don't want the respect that they have for me to be lost either. I go there, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Unless I've had too much Red Horse, then I just do stupid things. Hopefully, though, people will like yourselves and others. We're trying. We can't promise anything, but we can only try.
Good sentiment, Mark.
All live streams deleted, Dave, as you know it. Yep.
Yeah, he does. He deletes everything.
Thank you, Gary, for that. What do you mean I'm the most honest blogger in the Philippines? Oh, you wished. Mark Irons let work on getting Ren out of the Philippines.
Well, no, let's keep him there, but in a place like Kalunasan. I visited Kalunasan once, the scariest freaking couple of hours of my life. You don't want to be in a Filipino prison, trust me. But if we're going to do it with these people, keep them in the Philippines, in a Philippines prison, my God. You got no idea what they're like.
Let's put it this way. You just got to look at the videos online of Billy Bit. That'll put the fear of God in you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hiya, buddy, Sir Red. Yeah. Well, if he's here, he's here. More views. Oh, hello. All right, okay. Shit, I got it back. Right, I would take a lot of Filipinos to dislike foreigners as much as Brits. Do some seriously shit attitudes here. Yeah. Totally agree. Bear with me a second, guys. I just lost me spot. Right, okay. That explains the thumbs down. Yeah. If he doesn't have the vaccine, then the president will keep. Well, the president's got really strict on that now, hasn't he? He's already threatening about that. I mean, each to their own. If you want the vaccine, fine. If you don't want the vaccine, fine. You don't have to make a big hum and ha out of it. I'm not one of these guys that's going to complain that if you don't have it or whatever, or you have it. It is one of those things. It's personal choice. Philippines and beyond, welcome to the channel. I'm not sure if you've been on before, but welcome anyway. Most of these people that give money absolutely. They will never turn up. They think they're doing a good thing. They'll never turn up. They'll never even visit. I totally agree with that statement.
And they have no idea the value of the money that they're sending. They have no idea how much it converts to and no idea what it can buy. To them, 50 bucks is nothing. They don't realize that in the Philippines, that's a shitload of money.
Yeah.
And what you can do with it.
What I love is when these so-called e-beggars will turn around and literally say how much they've got to live on a month, and then expect people to fund them more. The worst ones, the ones that say, "Oh, they've got enough to live on in the month," but they're still asking. Really?
Yep.
All right. Oh, look, he's here. Oh, sweet. It was brought to many people's attention that JLB was exploiting the girls and taxing them. Shameful, that one. Yeah, I don't think he's well in the cabeza. I think he's perhaps a few marbles short of a full bag. I've been waiting for the lawyer's letters. My lawyer has begged me to stop sending him fresh chickens.
Coincidence, Roger. I'm waiting for the lawyer's letter too. Do you think that he's really going to bother after being killed by eating corsia-ridden chickens?
Absolutely. Right, Jan, to me, there are a lot of pervs there getting young girls like, yeah. Right, okay. Getting it on. Definitely, Sir Ren. Problem is you haven't got a patron level of $1,000 a month. Hey, £1,000 a month, sorry. Okay. At Black Dave, JLB last channel was deleted by YouTube for bullying and harassment. The other, yeah, I heard about that. The other month he made a Filipina cry on his show, bullied her. Yeah, not well.
Yeah, that's not on. Yeah, that's not on. Don't do that.
No, I'm good, baby. If bloggers came here and modeled themselves on me in the Philippines, it would be a better place. Yeah, of course it would. Just more for us to deal with. Britain, the Philippines got to be a fate. You can spell it. You smell it, let alone spell it. Well spotted, Dave. Jails should be an electric fence in a mountain where they can survive on their own. Not a bad idea. But Roger, my other ball is sore now. I'm making another appeal on it. Quality.
I never realised you had such a good sense of humour, Rog. Yeah, I'm having a ball.
You're having his ball, are you? Mr. Wren, I did hear even the rats in your house like the soup. Oh, shots! Oh, burned. Oh. The rats walk over Chris Wren while he's sleeping in that sleaze, but probably.
I can imagine how many relationship now is broken because of the COVID.
Yeah. If I don't start getting more super chats soon, the rats will be going into the soup.
Now that I understand how YouTube works and all these live streams and that, I just don't know how anybody could have the gall to sit there to try and get people to donate money to them on a lot. I mean, I just think it's so crass. You know what I mean?
Right, it's nice.
What is it?
I mean, have they got no shame at all that they sit there in front of a camera waiting to say, thank you for the $2. Thank you for the, I mean, it's just so embarrassing. It's
what was it?
I don't know how anybody can do it.
What was it? Ren said that he would spend he would stay up for 24 hours, even for one super chat. That's really sad.
He ran one for 7 days. It went constant for 7 days. And he left the camera on while he slept, but it ran for 7 days, I heard. Constant. He never turned the camera off while he slept, and he just had the camera on him, sleeping on a couch. And he was apparently absolutely smashed most of the time. Amazing.
Well, it's a good comment by Dave. Ren once made a massive deal of presenting an old lady with 500 pesos. Wow, that was me done with him. Yeah, that's fucking low. So many comments. I'm trying to keep up. Don't begs me hints. Yeah. JLB and the Sullivans pub banned me last week. I'm not surprised. Not sure. Do you think Ren saw balls was bollocks? Or lack of? We have some lowers.
Way to go, expats.
Some of those. All right, here we go.
That's cool.
What is your position on the allegations that Mitch was being poisoned in Bohol?
Look, I haven't spoken to Mitch about it. When I first heard it, I thought it was a troll bullshit. Mitch then came out and said it happened. Yeah, I really haven't discussed it with him. But, it does seem a little bit over the top, but you got no idea what goes on in the Philippines. I've seen stuff there that you would just barefaced go, bullshit. That's not possible. I would believe anything coming out of the Philippines, but I haven't discussed it with Mitch, so let me get back to you on that.
Good one here. It's only 11-hour live streams he does. It's funny.
Well, my longest has been 7.5 that Gary and I did. 7.5 hours.
Ren wondered why the soup was lasting so long, then realized it was Ren and he's sitting up there. Quality. Chris Wren. Chris, hi, Grand Bro. Could you please borrow $6,000 from you to buy land? Greetings to Jack. Oh. Do you ever see this video, True Love? When asked for donations for his ball op, he took it down within an hour. Would not be surprised.
That's insane. Oh yeah, I remember Roger doing the video on it. Yeah, he had trouble with his testicles. I mean, it was, who the hell's going to go on live TV and come out with that? I mean, oh God, you got to be kidding.
Well, it's like Black Dave says. I remember this one. Ren had 3 birthdays in a week, and then he had another a month later. I remember that. I think it was Roger who pointed out to me.
Yeah,
That's hilarious. He's better. He has more birthdays than our queen. She's got 2, and he's got 3, and plus the one in the following month.
yeah.
Chris Ren will go to his mother's sari store just to grab some free food and eat. Yeah, would not be surprised. The guy's just got no shame, no humility. I mean, the guy, just a waste. Ren's ex-mate Dennis Ballan recently said about Ren, Chris is a little bitch, only worried about, Well,
hang on.
The live stream where he lost his temper. I don't know if you guys saw that one. He had 2 other guys on with him. They were obviously Jeff is with me now. And he was bitching. I think he was drunk. He was bitching like mad. Crazy.
Dennis Balon, wasn't that the guy that organised the Baby Faith charity money? Dennis
Possibly.
Balon?
I don't know much about that fella.
No, I'd like to know about that fella. Because they're denying how the funds were sent. They're denying about the amounts. They didn't include all the separate amounts of money that was sent separately to Terry and separately to Brian. And the whole thing is up shit creek.
This is a good one from Black Dave. I heard Mitch thought he was eating an egg, but it was one of Ren's nuts. Quality. Oh, shit.
God.
Hanging other guys are on fire tonight. I've learned that the first Tagalog word is libre, free, no charge. Ren's balls is so swollen his bike leans to one side when he goes. Ren subs bought his wife's teeth. Now they have to buy his bollocks. I'm sorry, I even read that wrong. Oh God! Oh, you guys. Ren is, he is. He couldn't get any lower. I think cockroach shit is not as low as him. Ed from Queen said the same thing, more or less, and walked away. Yeah, he is. Ed from Queens, he's a decent enough guy, but I think he's one of these ones that plays both sides of the field. I'm not sure. I wish someone would buy my teeth.
Well, the good thing, Roger, is if you ever go to the Philippines, everybody goes there for a couple of reasons: cheap medical, cheap dental, cheap optical. Brilliant.
Yep. Is it true that Ren has the hots for his wife's sister? Don't know. Couldn't say it. I'm not that clued up. True Love, Ren's wife had her teeth done because they could not chop up the carrots. oh God. Oh, I thought I was good. My God.
Oh my giddy aunt.
It was a Crocodile Dundee on the panel. G'day, mate.
Yeah, mate. That's a remote control.
Exactly.
That's not a knife. That's a remote control.
Ever notice the burns that sit on Ren's live stream? Yeah, bums. Yeah, all the injury benefit. Yep, I saw. That's the ones I was referring to earlier. That the live stream where he lost his rag. He really lost it. He just completely went out on one. Chris Ren does deserve a medal for sticking in there. Oh, God. Ouch. She's rough. Yes. Oh, the thought. I'll donate to your dentures, Roger. Oh, God. Guys, I'm going to shut down soon. This has been, I don't want to leave because this has been brilliant.
We're having some fun, mate. I've enjoyed it. Thanks for inviting me on, Gary.
Yeah, no, you've got to come on again. Seriously, this crowd's been brilliant. It's one of the highest amount of people I've had on, and and the great thing is we've got a load of new guys on there, bringing in a whole new atmosphere. I love it.
Do you mind if I put a link to the replay on my channel so people come and look at it?
Go for it.
Thanks.
Oh God. Ed from Queens kept telling Ren he'd lost people to the virus, but he kept banging on with the conspiracy theories. I think he's just that's why he's disappeared. Yeah, I haven't seen him. He did come to my channel for a while. I know he's always on Old Dog's channel and Rike's channel and this one's channel and that one's channel, but he started to see through their shit. But I haven't seen him in ages. Tim K.
Roger, while I've got you there, let's see if we can organise something like this on your channel, and we'll bring in Andy Omar, the Raw Facts. Hopefully, I'm trying to get someone from the admin of Expats Forums. They're a little bit stretched at the moment, but if we can get all of us on and a round table, I don't know if you'd be in it, Roger, but I think that'd bring in a hell of an audience. I don't care whose channel it's on. As you know, I'm not out for views and subscriptions. Perry's the same, but let's have a go. All of us together. I think that would be a massive. What do you call it? Viewing
for everyone.
Channel.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Let us know how you think, Rog.
Sorry, I've got to refer to this one. True Love's comment is brilliant. When Ren has a blowjob, he asks his wife to remove her teeth. Oh, sorry, it's just too much. It's too good. Mel changes our TV channels while I text her sister. Oh, good show. Yeah, no, I actually loved it. Thank you, David. It, nuts. Yeah, I don't think he's 100% either. Totally agree, Stu. Hopefully, Ren's live stream will start when this ends. I've got too much money, far too much money looking for a good. Oh, these guys are brilliant. Oh. Yeah, thank you, David D. As always, Lucy and I always love to have you on the show. Brilliant. Chris Wren knows how, does not, sorry, well, I'll start again. Chris Wren now does not know how.
Church, eh?
Yes.
Whether his wife is around. Oh, painful, nasty. I like. How do you think it will end for Ren? I don't think it's going to end very well. I think sooner or later he's going to come get his. Great. Thank you, Harriet. Yep, you join in any time, darling.
Thank you, Harriet.
Good night, Dave. Yeah, not going to be long now. And let's see, Ed from Queens made himself look. Yeah, probably because I had a few words with him on one of my live streams as well, because I used to see him on all the other GIMP channels, and I had a little chat with him then. Being done on the 22nd of July, new channel, Mr. Colgate in the Philippines. Don't they have Crest there? Great idea. Yeah, we're going to do that. If we can arrange it, I'm sure I'll get in touch with Jeff, and I will stay in contact. We've got constant contact now, and we're going to be chatting more often. Best thing I've done is actually link up with him, because we're very, very like-minded in many, many ways, and that's great. I'm just going to check the last things. Oh, God. Yeah. Just going to rush through these. Norwegian Vikings.
Roger. What's at me? Yeah. What's at me? What's at me?
When Ren showed the doctor his ball, Mel's teeth are still attached to it.
What's at me? What's at me? Get up and dang me. What's at me?
Good night, Jan. Thank you for taking your time out with us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for all your support. Sphere, again, mate, top supporter. I really appreciate your input. Love you, mate. Everybody out there that looks after our channel. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Petri. I know we don't always see eye to eye, but thank you for joining.
Dave, boss.
Thank you, boss.
Yeah.
Everyone must be go.
Roger.
Jeff, guys.
Good on you, mate. Good on you, mate. And if you want my comeback, you'll have to scrape it off your mother's teeth.
Yeah, true. We got it. Full respect to you tonight. Great time. Thanks, you,
Black Dave.
Sorry, Dave. Thank you, Black Dave. Please join us for the next one. We're going to try to make it more fun. We'll see.
Yeah, been fun chatting with you, Black Dave. You've got a great sense of humour, mate.
Yeah, God, he had me in stitches. I knew he was good, but the comment he put on my channel originally when he bumped into me, I knew there was something good about this dude, and it's great to have him on.
Top
bloke. Definitely going to be good fun for the next one. Yeah, we're going to try to do more. I'm going to try to do one coming weekend as well, because I've got some time off, and I will try to do another one. I'll get Jeff involved, see if I can get Dave on as well from the Raw Facts, and maybe somebody else, whoever we can get. Perhaps even Gary Charles. The neighbors will take care. Yeah. Just going through the last lot here. Bye, guys. ML's teeth are cherry. Bye-bye. Right. Okay. CMO Travels. Good to hear from. Okay.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Not much. Okay.
Hi, Lucy. Oh, actually, morning. It's 8:02 a.m. in the morning here, and I've been up since 9 o'clock yesterday morning. Oh, yeah, 23 hours on the trot. I'm out of here. Hi, Lucy. Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
Siggy die.
Well, wait for it. Yeah, Jan, we'll try to do it as soon as we can. We'll try to organize it. Thank you, Dave. It's been brilliant. You've been hilarious as well. Seriously, between you, Black Dave, and everybody else, I've been dying here.
A real card. A real card.
Absolutely.
Brian, hello. Good night.
Yeah.
Yes, looking forward to Tuesday, Roger.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that video to come out. While I got you there, Roger, you can use anything off my channel you want. You don't have to ask permission. Here it is. Anything you want, share it. I'm happy.
Just 50 pesos.
50 pesos lang. 50 pesos lang.
Oh. Black Dave is just amazing. He's got such a sharp sense of humor. He creased me up through it. What all of you guys did, seriously, at some point or other, I've laughed I laughed with all of you, and seriously, been one of my best live streams. I'm really appreciative to Jeff, especially, and everybody that's come on. Seriously, you guys are just phenomenal.
It has been a good one, and I appreciate the invite, Mr. Minister. Being in the chambers this evening has been a very, very humbling experience. Thanks. We'll have to do it again.
It's great having like-minded people. We've got a great bunch on. I even enjoyed Eugene. I know he's a troll, but he was fun. You know. So yeah, Roger, thanks a lot, mates. Everybody else,
Simo, great supporter, wonderful commenter. Very, very, very. What do you call it? Long-term viewer. Really appreciate your support, mate.
Yeah. Definitely. Thank you, Rog.
Thank you, Roger.
Pay for Boss had to get the last one in. It's gotta be. Well done.
Yeah.
That was the last best shot. I think that's brilliant. Okay, guys.
I'm definitely going to log out right now. Maya Sawa's just got up. She's off on her way to church. And my voice is gone, my throat's gone, and I'm going to hit the sack. I've been up for 23 and a half hours. I'm knackered.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for your sacrifice. Truly arranged it. Thank you, mate. And
I've had a ball, Perry. We'll catch up again, mate. Thank you so much. Okay.
You too, brother.
Right, everybody. Thank you. It's been wonderful. I've had a ball. Really appreciate meeting you all. Perry's got a great channel. Please, if it's the first time here, please subscribe to Perry's channel, and we'll see you again in another live stream soon. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. Right, guys. See you later. Thank you all so much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Even some of the trolls. Yeah, it's all part of the fun. 10,000 comedians out of work and Black Dave trying to be funny. Black Dave was funny. He was hilarious. But yeah, there you go. Thank you so much, Jan. Had a great time with you guys here. So yeah, see you soon on the next live stream. I'm out of here, guys. Bye-bye.